Oh, it looks like more and more millennials are finally tying the knots after years of shying away from starting a family. There are actually predictions now. Millennials are becoming young parents, and they're having kids out of wedlock. National Review's Katherine Timpf is with us, back with Kirsten Haglund, Miss America 2008, and Styrk anchor join me right now. What do you make of this report, guys? It's kind of, is it good or bad?
It's really counterintuitive, because for so long people said that, oh, millennials, they're postponing all these big life decisions, getting married, having kids, buying a home. But now we're seeing that they are starting to get married now that they're entering their late 20s, early 30s. And that's a really good thing for the economy and for their potential children.
What about even if they're having these kids out of wedlock, though, Katie?
I know. I think there's a lot more of that than there used to be. But
that's because it's like so politically acceptable, right? You look at all the hot Hollywood stars, and they're doing it in school.
Cohabitation is really okay among a lot of millennials.
Also, then you have the angle of student debt, and the economy was bad. Things are getting a little better in the economy, so maybe people are looking to get married. I'm not married. That's because I don't have a boyfriend yet.
Right,
I think you need one of those.
Is that because your bar is too high? I just saw you tweet that you don't need a man.
Did I?
Is that something you tweet? Did I misinterpret your tweet?
I didn't tweet that, but I've heard hard to get is good, so I'll say that. I don't need a man.
And now, see, I am married, and
right.
I got married at age 23, and I'm older than that now. So, but it's just everyone chooses that time in their life differently. But I think it's overall going to be a good thing. But millennials are going to behave differently in the market than their parents did. They're way more about the sharing economy. They're renting more. They're moving to urban areas. So I think it's going to be an interesting thing to watch. But overall, it's good because I've got kids growing up in a two-parent home.
But I think that's fantastic. We understand completely. If you look at welfare and you look at the hardest part in this country, and it's single mothers raising kids. I don't care. It's a disaster. It's almost a death knell. But
yes.
Having said that, though, with this sharing economy and not wanting to invest, sitting on cash, I don't know. I think that's a lack of faith in the future, and I think that will be a self-fulfilling thing, Katie, where their futures won't be bright or as bright as their parents, in part because they didn't buy a house when they were in their 20s, and they didn't put away stuff when they were in their 30s.
Right. Well, you can't put anything away, or you can't put as much away if you don't have it, or if you're still paying off debt. And then,
but you know what? The DJ Skrillex makes $40 million a year because because these millennials are paying $100 at the door and drinking up premium liquor all night long.
Not me.
I mean, the bottom line, though, there's a mindset to it. There was an old school mindset that you did form a family and you did make certain sacrifices, including socking some cash away, no matter how much it was.
Right.
And that doesn't exist anymore. What happened to that?
I think it's also a lack of education about personal finance.
Right.
I mean, I feel like so many.
What about personal accountability?
Everyone's living the moment. Have these experiences. Have fun when you're young.
Right, because the economy will be bad tomorrow.
Or the attitude that the government will take care of you. I don't know how many people with student debt. I have student debt, but when I took out the money, I realized that wasn't my money. Not everyone has that attitude.
I'll be looking for your next tweet on those requirements, okay? Because when I said, hey, you don't need a man, what the heck? I was going to change the topic.
There are some good men out there.
There are a couple.
Yes.
We'll see. 3 or 4
Thanks,
maybe.
guys.